by the award for rolling up man's testimony. Get started. In, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Hold the hands together and thank the palm. A-U-L, Mom. 1 minute. You bring it in and out, thank you. Out, in, out, in, come, in, two, out, dispersion. Just for the breath. In, out. Release for now. Almost a good morning and welcome. Today we'll be talking about Hexagram 14, which is literally read to mean fire in the heavens. Symbolizes the life-giving sun. The sun is the source of all wealth and abundance and references a time of prosperity and plenty. With abundance comes the power to do great things and to create positive change. At the same time, the sun carries a warning not to create waste or use this time of plenty for personal gluttony. An abundance of something is coming your way. Use it wisely. Also, early mornings bring success. Now, looking for answers about how our chain 14 works, heaven below fire applies to questions about relationships. See iPage's popular love I-chain interpretation for hexagram number 14. Okay, folks, moving right along. Moving on to the focus of today, which is hexagram 14, abundance, all wealth. The chariot is what I mostly associate this situation with, plus time and circumstances. The circumstances dictate that this is happening. And abundance is headed your way. Okay, next slide. Great possession. Hexagram 14 is called Daewoo, or great possession. Great possession. Various interpretations include possession in great measure, or great possession. The lower trigram is Quine, force of heaven, and the upper trigram is radiance, fire. I'm now reading from Great Possessions, YouTube. The lines. Line number 1. It's a 9, unbroken line. At the beginning of an enterprise, the great leader has not been tested and he is naturally free of mistakes. Yet he should realize that there are many difficulties yet to come and that he must not assume he can expect great results just because things started off smoothly at the beginning. He should pay close attention to problems as they arise and not succumb to overconfidence. The judgment, possession in great measure, supreme success. The leader must know how to make use of human resources at his disposal. By gathering to himself highly competent and willing helpers, he is able to accomplish far more than he possibly could working alone. The image, fire above heaven. The image of possession of great measure, thus the superior man curbs evil and furthers good. It's the utility of the idea, and thereby obeys the benevolent will of heaven. A great leader who is modest, A great leader who is modest devotes his talents to great works that will benefit all. He realizes that for his work on this earth to endure, he must give it away in this manner. The lesser man cannot do this because his efforts are all directed to his own enrichment. As a result, the lesser man works expire when he does. A great harvest. With this hexagram, we see a person who has over time acquired great possessions, and that is due not so much to that person's position in life, but also it should reflect his ability to champion virtuous acts performed by others and suppressing other acts that are not so much virtuous. His ability to champion virtuous acts performed by others. In other words, he must be able to or not be a judge of others, but evaluate them as, are they good? Simple as that. Are they good? Are others good? Being around virtuous people, not so much like winos, sort of like. Okay, line 4, solid line. The great leader must associate with the wealthy and powerful, just as I was saying. It is important that he avoid being caught up in their world of intrigues and accumulations. If he keeps his eyes on the work he wishes to accomplish, he will not be distracted and make mistakes. Get caught up in the rich person's ideal of happiness. Remain detached from your possessions. There are times to be considered as utility or common happenings, byproducts. Just something you need to use, not to be overjoyed about big shiny Bentley. Okay, meaning the possession must match the position that person holds in life, such as silver shadow in the old graveyard. Such being a king should have an indoor pool, not so much for a common person. Makes sense. Maintenance and the utility of the idea. At the height of his achievement, the great leader who is modest receives honor and respect. His selfish devotion to the general good is recognized. And heaven itself seems to favor him because all that he does, of course, with the movement of faith. It must be as above, so below. My theme now is harvest. Time to pick and save our accumulating products on our overloaded wagon. Although the farmer has an expansive spread, his focus is on one tree at a time. Be not the one who wants to match his neighbor in any aspect. Even grains of sand are not more or less equal. In general, hexagram number 14 means wealth. I'm speaking from my experience of studying this particular hexagram. We are talking about big trucks. We are talking about a big truck or car, which is a symbol of wealth. Vehicle to move, accumulate products. Cat. If one is as he should be, as it relates to the sentiments stated above, others will take heed and rally to his aid, like unto a gift from heaven. The image, faded, fire over heaven, the image of wealth, the superior man represses evil and nurtures virtue in accordance with the benevolence will of heaven. And again, great possessions, great possession, great measure, radiance, or heaven. Sun piercing the clouds, sort of that. Okay, moving on around to 12 minutes now. OCOD, our calendar of days. We have books. I have one book now I worked on, Hotel the Future with the I Train in my calendar of days. It's a book I was working on, and it's skyrocketed with ebooks. A lot of ebooks. That's what people buy. Cause the price of books skyrocket. Because I tried to redo the cover and the publisher wouldn't allow it. So we only sold ebooks, and they would skyrocket, causing the book to reach about $800 a book. I mean, the paperback, $800. So we had to bring that down. Right now, they approved that cover, and I can now sell books again. It's open for purchase again via the publisher. So I have no quarrel with that because it was a marketing success, actually. So what I'm saying is, I'll give you 5 books, scan and pay. Anybody scan and pay get 5 books. Simple as that. Let's move on. Okay, we got this one is sold at the nearest Walmart. It's called The Future 2020 by James Bird. Go to your nearest Walmart. Pick it up, folks. Gotcha. Okay, we're going to end now. I want to thank you showing up today. Great possession. Of course, it's not Sunday. This is pre-recorded, but again, it's like everything was built must stay. Okay. Thank you.